Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. Today we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of June in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. But let's get started. In the center of your reading, you do have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands, as you can see, he's carrying a lot of burdens. This is kind of like the card of being overburdened, overloaded. It's an indication of stress when you are carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. This is kind of indicates when you might have bitten off a little bit more than you can chew. Usually it's kind of like a start with something that was very exciting, that was really going for it. It kind of seemed like a very good idea, but now it is more of a stress. There's more burden than fun, whatever this situation is. Whenever this card comes up, it's very important that you try to look at ways how you can ease your burden, whether there's something you can delegate, whether you can talk to your boss, how you can have less projects that you're working on. But the other indication of this card is that you are very, very close of reaching your goal and benefiting from all the work that you've been doing, what you've been working towards. So this is like an ending of a cycle card as well. But let's see what kind of other energies we have here. Your reading starts with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is all about clear communication. She's very honest and truthful, and she speaks her mind. She is very candid, and she's all about the clarity. For her, there's this nothing cares her but the truth, and nothing but the truth. So maybe you've been working with somebody with these traits, who is very honest, who is very blunt, and very realistic and objective. Maybe you receive some kind of an advice from this person, but usually she's a very, very good communicator. Again, this can mean as well some kind of a communication as well. So maybe you received some kind of a communication in the past. But let's see what other energies we have here. You do have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is the card of victory, the card of elevation. When you are having some kind of advantage, when you are triumphed and you are in the spotlight. Now this can mean some kind of a promotion, it can be a new job, a new opportunity, but it's an indication of a great level of success. So what I can see here, that you might have got into a new position, maybe you got into a new leadership position, or somebody with the traits of the Queen of Swords was helping you to get this opportunity, but you've been definitely elevated and very successful, but somehow now you are very kind of burdened. And the next card is the Five of Swords, which is a card of conflict. It's a card of defeat, surrender, when you're kind of ready to walk away from something because it's not really serving you. This is kind of like a card that is all about winning at all price. So maybe there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of conflict at your work due to lack of communication, and that might be the one that's really stressing you out. Might be the one that's really making you to kind of give it up. But you shouldn't give up, you should keep going, because you're very close of achieving your goal. The next card we have here is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is great energy when it comes to business, and maybe you're dealing with two people here, because you do have the Queen of Swords and you do have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is a very smart, very successful, independent, wealthy, and very organized. And I think you might be between two people, and because I can see that, you know, their backs are turned against each other, so maybe these people are not talking to each other, they're not connecting with each other, and that's causing you a lot of burden. Now the next card we have here is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a great energy when it comes to changes, because usually it brings some kind of a big change, big opportunity, something that you've been waiting for, something that you've been hoping for. So I think there's some kind of a change coming in that's going to be very hopeful for you, whatever you've been wishing for. And this is kind of like the moment that you need to seize. You need to jump in, because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You might be a little bit impatient, you might be a little bit ambitious, but again, like, this change gonna be really great for you. This can be some kind of a promotion, leadership, whatever this change gonna be, it's gonna be amazing, because you've been wanting this for a while. Now let's see what the final outcome is gonna be. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication for me that the message resonated with you, and it also helps me to grow the channel so the message can get out to more people. I'm very happy as well to read in the comments what's happening in your life, which part of this reading is resonating with you. But let's continue. The next card we have here is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is can indicate financial stability, holding on to something too tight, because this person has achieved a lot of wealth, and he's just very afraid of losing that. So I think what you need to think about, what's happening in your life that you're trying to hold on to too tight. Maybe there's some status, some position, some finances that you are trying to hold on too tight. But you need to kind of forget that you have to make sure that holding on too tight to something can create fear, and fear of losing it can actually get you to lose it. So I think it's very important that you kind of tighten this willingness of holding on too tight to something. But for some of you, this card can indicate a situation when somebody is withholding some kind of an information from you. So maybe one of those queens, either the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Swords, is not telling you something. So there's something here of a withholding of an information that can cause you to have this burden. The next card we have here is the Three of Cups, which is a great energy. The Three of Cups is all about celebration, reunion, when you are really celebrating a milestone in your career. That can be a promotion, a job offer, launch of a new business, a new project, something that is really celebratory. It can also indicate a good atmosphere at your work. So maybe you are getting along well with your coworkers, but there's something to be celebrated in the month of June for you. And the last one we have here is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, pages bring news. So probably this news that you're gonna get is something to be celebrated, because usually they bring some kind of an exciting news. It can be some new exciting plans that's gonna get you very excited, full of energy, creativity. Maybe you are in an early stages of your plan, whatever this change that the Knight of Swords is bringing in. But what this card is always tells you to make sure that you think things through and not just jump in. So dear Scorpios, that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and I'll see you again.